What is up, my loves? It's your girl Lulu, the reflection of you that loves you, so I hope you love you too. As always, today is Monday, so we're going to tap into collective energy to see what we can expect for the week to come. So as always, please take what resonates and leave what does not. As you can see, we're outside in nature today. Change of scenery here, Ashe. Change is always good when it is necessary. Ashe, ancestors, spirit guides, angels and archangels, Mother God, Father God, and all those that wish to see us walk the highest path in line with our divine soul's purpose. Clear and precise messages only for the collective at this time. What can they expect for the week to come? Ashe. As always, I'm grateful and thankful to be able to use my gift in order to give guidance to those who seek it. I block and bind all evil curses and curses and return them to sender. I pray protection over my collective's hearts, minds, bodies, souls, auras, and ories, as well as my own. Truth and clarity for the collective at this time. What can they expect? What can they expect for the week to come? Ashe. Ashe. We have the Four of Swords to the Eight of Pentacles to the Sun in the reverse. I feel like someone at this time needs to operate in stillness. I feel like they need to find the mental power here in order to take the action of waiting. I feel like someone here needs to, this week is like you need to be okay with being still is what I'm seeing. You need to be okay with being still. I feel like something needs to be, instead of something being portrayed or needing to be done on the outside, something needs to be done within, and in order to do that, you have to be still in order to be able to see it. So meditating could be necessary. I feel like it could be dealing with something material here with the Eight of Pentacles, that is some kind of skill or some kind of material development that's going on here. I feel like someone needs to be still in the ways of them having confidence in their craft, confidence in the craft. I feel like someone here could be moving a lot or moving around a lot. It's like you can't really balance out the joy that this skill or this craft is bringing you because you're so focused on the arrogance. It's like you, since you know what it is that you need to do or know what it is that you want to go, you're moving outwardly rather than assessing inwardly as well. So I feel like someone at this time could be moving a lot this week outwardly, but I feel like now it's time to operate in stillness, take the action of stillness, and look on the inside when it pertains to this craft that you're trying to bring in, or this obstacle that you're trying to weave through. I feel like someone is taking a lot of outward actions rather than doing the work that is required on the inside. That one of the reasons being is like the only way that you'll be able to know which direction you need to go in when it comes to this craft and for it to bring you joy again is because you need to operate in stillness. You need to stop moving for a second and allow the things that need to fall in place to fall in place, because I feel like you're trying to weave through or trying to find the next route or trying to move in a different direction to allow something to try to move in your favor right now. But it's like you have to balance it out, because if I feel like something is no longer bringing this skill or this craft is no longer bringing someone joy this week to come, it's because you are not focusing on it's like something that someone is doing is no longer bringing them joy in an aspect, in a way, because I feel like they are so focused on the arrogance about it. It's like, I already know what I need to do. I already know I can do this. I already know I can take that action towards this, that, and the third. So it's like now it's time for me to. Now I want to say someone's moving on impulse. You could need to spend time in the sun. Nature could be significant here. We have the Father of Pentacles. Yeah, someone needs to be more steady. Someone needs to be more gentle when it comes to this craft and when it comes to this skill development. I feel like someone's just always on go. So when it's time for them to operate in stillness and finally look inward, basically, to try to find what it is their next move should be, you focus too much on the arrogance and the fact that it's no longer bringing you joy. And it's like rather than focusing on the thing that's bringing you joy, this skill development, this material thing that you've been working on to bring out or to call in for yourself, it's like you're focusing on the arrogant side of it. It's like you're focusing on the arrogant side of it. Like, well, I already know this, so I don't need to do any extra. Well, I already know this, and I already can do that, and I can just take the action here, and I can just take the action there. But with the Father of Pentacles, it's like you don't. This passionate energy is something that you need. That someone needs to look within themselves to bring out again. With the Father of Pentacles, it's like you need to be more steady, be gentle when it comes to this skill development or this craft or this material thing that you're trying to manifest for yourself. Because I feel like you moving so much or moving around, in a sense, is causing you to not find happiness in the skill that you are trying to develop, in the craft that you're trying to move for, or these odds that you're trying to weave through or maneuver through, because you're not operating in stillness right now. Not every reaction requires an action. Not every reaction requires an action. Someone this week needs to worry about being steady, being gentle, finding that passionate energy when it comes to this material thing, finding this joy that this material brought them at some point. Possibly when you first started. Definitely some sunbathing is definitely needed at this time. Yeah, because I feel like this new opportunity, this with the Fool card here to the Chariot, I feel like someone is trying to bum rush their way into this new beginning. Someone's trying to bum rush their way into this. It's like you're not even ready. Your wings ain't even fully expanded yet, and you're already trying to jump out of the nest, is what I'm seeing. And I feel like it's like for this beginning or this new opportunity to come in, someone needs to be able to operate between stillness. Someone needs to find the joy in what they were working in again in some kind of way. You're trying to weave through the odds of something, but it's causing you to have a lack of inner happiness. But we need to be more steady and find that passionate energy. I feel like somebody needs to prioritize stability here when it comes to this new opportunity, when it comes to this innocence, before because you're getting ready to fly. And I feel like with the Chariot here, it has forward movement. You just need to you need to call in that use that inner warrior energy, is what I'm saying. It's like you can move forward, but what if you moving forward is operating in stillness? What if your next forward movement is being still? Someone's forward movement is just operating in their innocence someone's forward movement is operating in their innocence when it comes to this new opportunity. You need to find some kind of stability in this material thing when you're trying to move forward as well. Because I feel like with the Knight of Wands in the reverse to the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel like it's going to cause a lot of stagnation. Yeah, it's going to cause a lot of stagnation. Some kind of stagnation could be coming this week too when it comes to this new opportunity. Some kind of mental. Yeah, like I said, so someone definitely here needs to operate in their stillness in order to move forward in this new beginning that's trying to come in. And I feel like you need to tap into your inner resources. Like I feel like you need to go within your mind, go within yourself in order to operate in stillness here with the Four of Knives to the Nine of Wands in the reverse, because like I said, somebody's forward movement is operating in stillness, and it's like you can't go up the stairs if you're not willing to sit where you're at. Like if you're not willing to take a break, because I feel like someone here is overwhelmed. Someone definitely needs to tap into that inner resource of themselves to be able to sit their ass down somewhere. But with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, it's like you need to quiet the mind. The mind is overwhelmed. Your mind is being overwhelmed by the material things that you need to get done, which is why it's making you move and do things so impulsively when it comes to this skill, when it comes to weaving against these odds, which really you just need to be still. Be still. Your resistance to stillness is what's blocking your manifestations. Your resistance to stillness is what's blocking your manifestations. somebody needs to rely on meditation this week in order for their next steps to be clear. And yes, somebody needs to tap into meditation or some kind of things that some kind of meditative state or flow state in order for what it is that you're trying to bring in or call in. So it's like you need to be still in order to see the next steps. Someone needs to be still in order to see the next steps when it comes to this material movement. So material, whether that be a job, a relationship, an idea, a business, whatever that material thing for you could be, someone needs to operate in stillness in order for that light bulb to go off in their head. Ashe. Because I feel like something is trying to be illuminated, but it's like you can't balance out that joy and that arrogance. You can't balance out that joy and that arrogance. Ashe. Because with the Two of Wands, it's like this is what's misaligning you from your goals, because you're overthinking or you're overwhelmed about what it is that you need to do for this material thing to continue to. It's like someone is trying to hold on to this material thing, or someone's trying to call in this material thing, but it's like at the same time you have an iron grip on it, but you're still scared of the unknown. That's what I'm seeing. Like you can't take these next steps because you can't quiet your mind in order to know what the next steps are, which is why you're operating in a mental state of fear of the unknown, because you won't be still and allow. It's like someone doesn't want it's like someone's not allowing their higher self to guide them towards the next step. Like someone's not allowing the creator or the higher source to move through them, because they want to do it their way. They want to do it the safe way. Yeah, someone's trying to do it the safe way, which is why you're hesitating, which is why it's also misaligning you from the path from the next step. Like, it's like you're supposed to step here, you're supposed to go up these steps, but you're taking the elevator. You're supposed to go down this path, you're supposed to go down this trail, but you're trying to go through a maze. So it's like wow. So someone, and what I'm seeing now in my mind's eye, it's like someone is like, there's a path, like I said a while ago, it's like a path, and it's foggy and it's cloudy, but something in your mind knows that this is a straight path that I need to go on, and just because I can't see what's on the other side and what's on the end of it, I'm not going to go down that. But then I'm seeing on this side, I'm seeing a trail, and you can clearly see the maze. You can clearly see the maze. You can clearly see the twists and the turn. You know that's a maze. You know if you go down there, it's going to take possibly longer for you to get to where you need to be. But you want to take the maze because it's comfortable to weave through these obstacles, rather than just saying, and I feel like it's all because of the fear of the unknown. Because you just don't know. You can't see. Like with the maze, you can see. You already expect that you're going to get lost. You're going to get tripped up. You're going to walk into a dead end here and there. But it's like, because you simply can't see what the fog is hiding or what the fog is cloaking, you won't even take that next step to forward movement, because you're like, that's why you're hesitating. You're hesitating, which is why you could be distracting yourself with other things at this time too. Yeah, I feel like somebody just needs to reconcile with themselves. It's like a whole lot of inner thing that needs to be done, a whole lot of meditation. So really this week, a lot of us possibly need to focus on meditation and being able to operate in our stillness, so that we can know what the next steps for us to take are. Because if we're just going out on, I almost say, if you're just going out on blind faith, or we're just staying with what is comfortable, we're going to miss this new opportunity that's trying to come forward with the Chariot. Yeah, it's causing some misalignment. It's causing stagnation simply because of the fear of the unknown. Yeah, someone needs to focus on being still. Being still, definitely. Stillness is definitely someone's best friend. Being out in the sun, being out in nature is definitely someone's best friend at this time. I feel like you need to release moving and operating out of fear, because it's causing you to be misaligned with what it is that used to bring you joy. Now you can't really balance out the joy of it and the arrogance of it. It's like you lack the inner happiness when it comes to this material thing that bring you so much confidence on this craft that you had, because it's like someone think they know it all. Someone think they know it all, so it's like, I know what I need to do and I know where everything is right now, so I just need to go out and do it. But really, it's just you operating in stillness, so you know what the next steps are. Ashe. Ancestors, spirit guides, angels, and archangels, Mother God, Father God, and all those who should see us walk the highest path. along with the divine soul's purpose. What direction can the collective go into that allows this energy to move more smoothly for them this week? What direction can the collective go into to allow this energy to move more smoothly this week? It says secure, serendipity, find the perfect timing, quantum abundance. And then we have sleep mentality, maintaining balance, a resilient mind. So yeah, someone's mind is playing tricks on them that they have to do more, or they need to be somewhere or act a certain way in order for them to keep this abundance. But really, that's not the case. That's not the case at all. I feel like someone at this time just needs to be still and balance out their inner world. Someone needs to balance out their inner world right now so they can see the next steps that they need to take in order to bring the reality that they're looking for into their outer world. Yes, like I said, someone needs to look in their inner world. Yeah, it's just like nurturing your inner being, radiate with excitement. So somebody needs to focus on the thing that they were working on, the thing that they were doing that brings them excitement. Like focus on how happy it made you be, because now when you're fighting to have this material thing or fighting to keep this material thing, it's causing you to not be happy anymore. It's causing you to not like it anymore, which could bring in some kind of disappointment due to these high expectations that you placed on this craft or placed on this material thing. So when it turns out that it's not looking how you wanted it to look, even though you did all the work that possibly wasn't even necessary at the time that you did it, it's going to cause some emotional misalignment. Yes, you just need to reconcile with self and what this craft or what this material thing brought you, the joy that it brought you, and be still. Just sit down somewhere. Someone just need to sit down somewhere. Yes, it says seek the light of knowledge, illuminate your path. So it's like, when I see this, when it says collect, analyze, and information, I feel like you already have the inner information. Like I'm seeing like you know the steps that you need to take in order to illuminate this path. It's like you need to go dig into those inner resources. Like I said, with the Nine of Wands in the reverse, somebody needs to go back within self, do some self-assessment to see if they are still in alignment with what it is that they were trying to bring into the physical, because it's just like somebody just keep focusing on the material aspect of it, and not that it's bringing you joy, or not that it's bringing this craft is bringing other people joy. I just feel like at this time, something that someone liked to do or loved to do is no longer bringing them that fulfillment, and it's because you're focusing on how it looks at this moment. Somebody could be just focusing on how it looks at this moment to them, or it's like they want it to look like more. Someone already has something right now, and it's like they want more. Like somebody already has something. I say, what other direction can the collective go into to allow this energy to move more smoothly for them? I say. We have unspeakable. There are obstacles. Suffering from mental health. Harness your inner strength. Overcome obstacles. Yeah, so like I said, there's a whole lot of looking within at this time. There's a whole lot of meditation that needs to happen. It's a whole lot of realignment with what this craft is, what this material thing is, what this Eight of Pentacles is. Or it's like just simply you trying to get out of not a sticky situation, but trying to get out of an obstacle, or trying to maneuver towards an obstacle. But I feel like someone just keeps taking actions, taking physical actions to trying to move out of that obstacle or fix that whatever needs to be fixed, rather than just sitting still. Prayer. Somebody needs to pray over the situation. Somebody just needs to give it to God. It's like you're trying to fix it on your own, and you're not trying to give it up. This says share gossip, disclosure, or disclose. The power of disclosure. Share your truth with caution and discernment. Someone here needs to be mindful of who they're telling their ideas to. Somebody needs to be mindful of what they're telling other people that they have, or telling other people what you have. Because I feel like this conflict that you could be feeling, or these odds that you could be trying to weave and maneuver from, is coming from outside sources trying to keep you stagnant. Especially if you're telling people what you got going on that's not supposed to be, or simply if you're only gossiping and telling people what you got going on, and now you feel like somewhere in your mind that you have to keep going hard, that you have to keep grinding, that you can't sit still because you told all these people your plans and what you had going for yourself, and now it's like that arrogance in you is like, oh, now I have to keep going, now I have to do this, now I have to do that. When really you just need to operate in stillness at this time. Just be still, Ashe. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? It says addicted, unsound. Break the cycle of addiction. Healing steps forward. So yes, it's definitely going to be. I feel like this could be a healing step forward with someone, but you have to allow this addiction to needing to do more, be more, in a different way. Yeah, I feel like this is a cycle that needs to be broken. The cycle of burnout. Yeah. Ashe, was always, I'm grateful and thankful to be able to use my gift in order to give guidance to those who seek it. I close this reading out in peace, love, light, and harmony. I give you guys your energy back cleansed and purified, as well as I receive mine back cleansed and purified. The moral of today's collective message is operate in stillness, meditation, in order to know and see clearly what your next steps are. I feel like whatever this craft or the material thing or this skill that someone that is trying to cultivate into their lives more frequently and more fulfillingly is starting to not allow them to see the joy in it anymore. I just feel like stillness is what needs to be cultivated this week. I feel like meditation is needed to be cultivated this week. I feel like quieting the mind and going within those inner resources right now, going to your Akashic records for someone here, take it however it resonates, in order to see where the next steps need to be. Not every step requires movement. Not every step requires physical action. So I feel like this week we just really need to focus on realizing or seeing what it is within us that we want to show up in our craft. And in order to get a clear picture on something, sometimes it's going to require us to sit still. It's going to require us to sit still.